I'm a computer engineering student, and I don't know. I'm from Minas Gerais.
Great. Nice to meet you, Igor. Oh, I think he left. I think he's going to be here soon. So I see some people that I already know: Solon, Gustavo, Raniele, Endel. So I'm going to divide us into small rooms, and then 10 minutes before we finish, I bring everyone back. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I'm going to send the questions here on chat. And if you have some questions or need some help, you can talk to me. And today we are going to talk about American way. So just to share ideas about the life of an American. And I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Just a moment, because I clicked on the wrong button. Okay. So the questions are here on chat, and I will divide us into 2 small rooms because we only have 8 people here today. So let's see. Okay. So guys, see you 10 minutes before we finish, and I ask for those people that is going to be in the other room to present yourselves for the others, so everyone knows everyone. So thank you guys. See you 10 minutes before we finish. I think I made a mistake. Let me do that again. Close our rooms. Just a moment, guys, because I was supposed to be into the other room. Let me just bring them back. Sorry, guys, I just made a mistake. I think Igor is missing. Okay, I made a mistake. Just a moment. Where are those rooms? I can find them. We created. Okay. So, another room. Okay, now I think we got it. Okay. Let me see. I am supposed to be here with Igor, Hanieli, and Yuri. Let me see. Okay. I think Michelle is going to be to room number 2. I think she's not joined. But we can start. So we know already Igor and Yuri. So Hanieli, you are missing. Can you present yourself for us?
Hello, I miss you too. Hello everyone. I'm Raniele. I live in Uberaba, Minas Gerais state. I have a degree in business administration. I work in a university in my city, and I'm here in TNT since end October to improve my communication skill in English. So it's a pleasure to be here again.
Hello, Hanieli. It's good to have you back here. all Mondays with me.
Thank you.
So, guys, as I told you before, we are going to talk about American Way. And I'm going to ask the questions and choose people to answer, and you can add something. It's like a real conversation. So feel free to interrupt me or to add something when someone is talking, okay? So the first question is, in your opinion, what does the American way of life mean? Igor, can you please start answer the question?
Okay. The American way of life. What can I say? I say that.
Them.
What?
What do you think about them? Like the way they live and stuff like that. What do you think?
I think they live in a way more free, more more they doesn't need to live behind the walls in the cities. The cities, the houses are next the others. Without them, they are more lovely people about your country, about the administration, about every these things.
Yes. Do you think they don't have walls to separate the houses because they have like more security?
Yes, I think so. They have a lot of more security than
more than us.
More than us.
Yeah. Thank you, Igor. Yuri, how about you? How do you think about Americans and how they live and the American way? Yuri, are you listening? If you don't, okay. Oh, no problem. No problem. You can, if you want to add something, feel free to open your microphone. I forgot to tell you guys that because here on TNT, we have different levels of English. So feel free to express yourself. Don't be shy. It's normal. Even I forgot some words. You're going to see that. And it's very, we are very respectful about this subject, okay? So let's go to Hanieli. What do you think, Hani?
I'm not sure about what the typical it's American life to way, but I'm just looking now some just keep search about this topic. But for me, I think this American is more people who to be more consumptions, to buy a lot of things. I don't know. I think it's the modern country to live in. I think that's the way that they live your daily routine is totally different of Brazil. In some aspect to live your life. I think that Brazilian is more people warn to talk more. In the America, I think they don't talk about the how is it going. I think that the people don't carry so much like Brazilian. I don't know. I think that's the American way. I think it's more. I don't know. It's a quiet person. I don't know. I just have to me the talk about the Americans. Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Thank you, Ranieri. Thank you. I agree with you. I think they are a little bit closer, I don't know, than us. I think they consume a lot about a lot of things like clothes, even food. I think there's people that like eat a lot, and then there's people. I think we have a contrast. I think there's people that eat a lot and people who doesn't eat anything. And I think they, as Igor said, they are very patriotic. I don't know how to say that, but they care about their country and the way they live. And some of them, I had opportunity to go to United States already, and I think some of them, like they, how can I say, nariz em pé, like they think they are the best in everything. So, and it's my point of view. I don't know. I am being generalistic, but I think that's it, as you guys said. Igor, can you please read the second question and answer for us, please?
Okay. Second, what is your idea of a typical American person? My idea of a typical American person is that they hated British person.
Yeah.
It's like
One more.
where what I see when I see movies. Another.
One more.
I think is that like you say, they feel like they are the best what they do about everything, about the world, comparing the world, they are the best in everything, and that's it.
Thank you, Igor. Honey, how about you?
I think they love eat fast food a lot, as said mentioned before.
That's true. That's true.
And when I look for the American people, I think that the fast food, the United States have a lot of companies in this I don't know, it's the food companies, and I think they have some problems with your health. I think the big problem in there. Um, what else? American type of yes, I just come my mind. That's it about the fast food.
Yes, that's true. I agree with you guys. I think when I think about American person, I see people like buying clothes, buying stuff, and eating so much, and being patriotic. I think don't exercising so much as we do here in Brazil. What more? And I don't know. I think that's it. I can imagine them as I see in the movies or the series that I watch. Is what comes to my mind. Let's go to the third one. Honey, can you please read for us and answer?
Yes, I can. Let me see. Number 3. Just a minute. Do you marry any specific thought and or idea in the Wales culture? I think they have a lot of people on other countries there. I think that they they I don't know, but I think that they um I'm missing the word that I talk.
You can speak in
I,
Portuguese.
yes, I think that they very oh my gosh.
No problem.
um not admire but respect the other person that other countries because have a lot of people living there uh looking for a better life. I think that's it's I think that's a positive point about American person. So I think that's they have an open mind about people that live over there and respect the people. So yes, I think that's way.
Do you think that Donald Trump, for example, he impacted on that thought of American people? Like we know that Donald Trump, he didn't like foreign people in the country, right? He wanted to to build the wall against the Mexicans and stuff like that. Do you think that influenced somehow people from United States to think as he used to do?
Yes. It's a big problem that the president is have a big influence in our nation and the
Mhm.
are people living there in the foreign people. Um, thank God the Biden assumed the presidency of the United States. But yes,
Mhm.
I believe that the presidencies have a big influence of the some rules or rights of people living there about the foreign people, for example. Yes,
Mhm.
totally agree.
Yes, yes, that's true. Igor, what do you think? Do you admire some specific thought about people from United States, the Americans?
Okay, for me it's very difficult to listen you and thought about to respond the question, but now let's try.
No
Uh,
problem.
I
Take
I
your
admire
time.
thanks. I admire the way of the government think about the security of the people
Yes,
and
me too.
the culture that um, put secure in another in not I don't know if the first level, but in this in the como fala nos primeiros, né?
The first,
Em como se fosse no plural.
what do you want to say?
Tipo, não sei se no primeiro, mas nos primeiros, e no topo, né? Tipo,
The first, uh,
é,
the first level, for example.
yes, yeah, the first level of
Hmm.
and invest money in that. Uh, for me, it's a very interesting thought because in Brazil, this kind uh, of subject is deficient.
Yes, it's different from here. It's something that I admire too. People that was born there, they how can I say? They are proud of being American. Like they really care about their country. And we see sometimes that in Brazil that doesn't happen. Like for example, if we see a foreign guy, we say like, oh, it's a foreign guy, it's some Americans, and there they like doesn't care if you are Brazilian, if you are, I don't know, Canadian or stuff like that. So I think they are proud and they care about their country. And it seems sometimes that we from Brazil, we don't care so much about our country. We prefer to give other country a high level, like, and to be like inferiores than the other than we already are, or the country. Oh, that's all. So I think that's something that I admire them. I don't know if it was confused. I think you guys understood what I tried to say. What is the image that you think they have about Brazil? It's an interesting question. Honey, can you please answer?
Yes. First, I have to talk that I agree to that you say, because the American very love the countries. It's very patriotic, and I have they have a huge project to be American.
Mhm.
And I think the Americans think about Brazilian is about their uh, Amazon forest, the beaches, and the huge culture that they have in Brazil. Um, I think their carnival holidays, it's a big Swiss that is known about all people in the world. Um, yes, I think that's it.
Yes, that's true. Igor, what do you think they see us here in Brazil?
Yes, okay. They see us like the beautiful place that they are going to travel to visit and to pass some holidays. And like Henriette said, to visit us in the carnival, about our customs, our parties, and it's about that. The beaches.
Yes, I think the same. I think that sometimes they think that we only have animals here walking on the street. And I sometimes I think they think of us that we are like primitives. I don't know how to say that, but they see us with a little bit of inferioridade, I think. And they only know the parties. So if you ask some Americans about Brazil, they are going to talk about carnival, as you said, hot girls dancing, beaches. What more? I think that's it. And I think with the dollar that is like 5.30, I think people that are not rich there, they are rich here because they can buy everything, because R$ 5 is like $1 for them. So I think they come here and they do their party here. It's an expression of Brazil, fazer a festa, right? But I think they do here when they come. Number 5. Igor, can you please read for us and answer it?
Yes, of course. Number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think North Americans are more competitive or competitive? How about us? It's a very difficult question to answer, because I don't know if they are competitive or competitive. Brazilian people, I know that they are competitive, not too much competitive, but American, I think it's competitive too.
Do you think we are competitive or comparative? Do you think we are competitive?
I think us in Brazil are competitive.
Really? Why?
Yes, because in Brazil, it's not how can I say, the people think more in about in to be in front of another person that help that person. I think is that way that Brazilian think, but it's not 1-2%. It's the most person think like that. It's a way of Brazilian think.
Mhm.
The most
Yeah, you have a point.
mainly. Yes.
And you
But
think that Americans are competitive too? You can say, go ahead.
so, like I said, I don't know what is like, but suggesting, I think is they are competitive too.
Mhm.
But I don't know exactly what they were, but maybe they are cooperative. Brazilian, there are people that are cooperative too. I said that the most are competitive, but there are people that who are cooperative too.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I agree. Haniele, how about you? What do you think?
I think that both nations are competitive. I don't know, but I think that's the um, normal behavior of people. But if I chose one country, I think that the American is more competitive because I think about the in first of top of world, I think that they keep the first place. So I think it's become they're more competitive in terms of to keep your place in the world. I don't know, but Brazilian is competitive as well. But American, I don't know. I think that's natural to be a competitive person as organization, as students, as I don't know. I think everything is to become more competitive uh, in this aspect.
Mm-hmm. I slightly agree with you guys. I think you both has almost the same thought. I think a little bit different. I think the North Americans they are cooperative with them, like with each other. But when it comes to like Olympics or the World Cup or stuff like that, they always want to be more than the other countries. So I think they are competitive in this aspect. But I think they help each other sometimes. And about us, I think we are both, I think half and half, because we are people that are friendly. We want to help each other. We always do. I always see volunteer programs as this one, as Cinti, um, about food, giving food or giving clothes and stuff like that. But at the same time, I think in the business, talking about business itself, I think we are very competitive because we always want to receive more than the others, um, to reach the high position of a company, for example. I think both countries, to sum everything that I said, I think both countries, they are competitive and competitive also. But I think United States are more competitive than us. That's what I would like to say. Um, Honey, can you please read the sixth question?
Yes, I can. Just miss. Let's see. Question 6 about beliefs. Are we more spiritual than North Americans? Are they more materialistic? Um, I think that North Americans is not to be more spiritual, but I think they have some beliefs. It's the historical of each cities that to have there. I think Brazilian is more spiritual people have so many beliefs I don't know, but North American I think that they don't have some uh, beliefs. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, honey. How about you, Igor?
Okay, let's go. About beliefs, I think the Brazilian people has their beliefs, but I think the American people are more spiritual than Brazilian. And materialist Brazilian, it's in the first place because
Materialistic, do you think?
yes, I think that
Do you think we buy more than Americans?
yes, I know that Americans are materialist too, and a lot of, but Brazilian are, I think there are not not a lot of difference because Brazilian people, they think a lot of in materialist things than.
Mm,
So about the spirituals beliefs, I think the American people are most spiritual than Brazilian because Brazilian is very like, how can I say, it's very it's separated in it's just distribuído, não sei como se fala.
mhm. Distribute.
Mm, it's distributed in a lot of different uh, kind of beliefs or not, and the people are clustering
Yes.
some, but in the American the people are more uh, I don't know how to say, but it's, I think you understand what can I say.
Yes, I got it.
Yes.
Got it perfectly.
Uh,
I think so too. Oh, go ahead. You can finish.
no, I just finished. Let's
Okay.
go ahead.
I would say that I think as Igor was saying, I was thinking about here, and I know a lot of people that are consumist and materialistic here in Brazil. So I think both countries are almost the same. And I think about the spiritual. I think Brazil is more than Americans. I think um, because as Igor said, we have different religions, and I know also a lot of people. Most of the people that I know go to the church and believes in God. I don't know if it's something like that, but I think we go more to the church. I don't know. I never lived in America, but I think we are both the same as materialistic and consumist about stuff, but spiritual. I think Brazilians believe more than Americans. I think. I don't know. I have to live there first, and then I come back to you guys and say if they are very religious or not. Let's see the seventh. What things about USA do you think Americans are proud of? We were talking about they are patriotic and stuff like that. Why they are like that? Is that a reason, Igor? Do you think? What is the reason they are like that?
Yes, always there. Let's say the question. Let's think
It's
about
the
it.
seven.
The seven.
Yes.
Americans are proud of many things. Let's say. What can I say? First, about always the best is technologies, and the best is nuclear weapons, and the best is everything they are proud of, because they think that this kind of materials are the best of the world, and it is in superior level, and it's always thinks that they are the great. So they're proud of everything, and I think that's it.
Yes,
The
I
technology.
agree. I think yes, everything that they do, I think they think that are the best in the world.
Yes,
Right.
the Asia, for example.
Yes, exactly. How about you, honey? What do you think?
For me, I think they are proud of to speak a language that the universal language.
Yes, that's
In
true. We are
Chinese.
Very
speaking
interesting point.
as them. We study a lot to speak their language.
I think all people of the world can talk in English, so I think there's so much a proof of that.
Mhm.
And I think they have some huge university, famous university as Harvard, as now all the world and all students that wanted to be there to study with the professors to have a knowledge. I think they are proud of the huge companies as Amazon, Apple, and some bigger entertainment, artists, music. I think that all singers that have to be there to take a great career. Yes, I
Mm,
think that's they are proud of that.
great points, great points. I totally agree. I wasn't thinking about the stuff that you mentioned, and you were saying, and I was like, oh my God, that's true. That they are good in this and that. And I think, as you said, the companies like General Motors, whatever, they have a lot of good companies that is like multinational. Um, their songs, their language, the movies, the series, everything that they do like is a big production. So I think they are very proud of it. They are proud of the place, the security, and one thing that I think they are not so proud of is the health system, because I have friends that lived there and stuff like that, and they told me that they didn't like so much the health system. They don't have SUS as us here in Brazil. And something that I think it's not good as we do here in Brazil is the food, because I don't know, everything there is like a lot of fat, and it's very spicy. So I think they like because they are used to that, but when we go there, we eat and we miss Brazilian food. but I think they have a lot of things to be proud of. I think we have time for one more question, and I would like to ask the eighth. So, how about time and productivity? What is the main difference between them and us? What do you think, Igor?
Comparing to the movies that I watch and series, I think that about time, it's most equal like us, because they like to work a lot, and here is the same. And about productivity is they get more productivity and more money, but in here, we work and doesn't give money. That's the thing. But I think they're not.
We just work like 10 hours a day and we don't gain that much money.
Yes, that is the main difference. They work a lot and they give money.
Mm.
Us, we in Brazil, we work a lot and we don't gain money, earn money.
Yeah, that's true. And our money, it's not valorizado. I don't know how to say that.
Yes, of
I think
course.
that's the impression that it passed. That's true. That's true. Do you have
Yes.
anything more to add?
No, it's
Mhm.
the what can I thought?
Do you think about productivity? Do you think that they product more than us, like to work more? Or I think you think it's the same, like Brazilians and Americans?
In an aspect of work,
Yes.
I f- mm, I think that is likely is it's the same, because when you watch a movie, that the movie that I watch, the routine is it's not very different. It's like
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are almost the same, right?
yes.
Honey, what do you think about time and productivity? What do you think?
I think it's the same. It's like Brazil, but as Igor said, I think that have some difference about the West and Brazil, because the American work a lot and gain money, and Brazilian work a lot but don't have enough money, so it's a big deal. So, but in terms of time productive, I think both countries are the same for me.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think I agree more or less with you guys, because I used to work in automotive industry. From there, I used to work at General Motors, and we had a lot of contact with the Americans. And something that I saw that they work like normally as us, but like when it's 5 p.m. they stop working, they don't do extra hours, and they stop everything that they are doing to go home, and like they forget about, and the other day is another day and they are going to continue doing that. So I think here in Brazil we work more, like we are more worried about our entregas and what we have to do to present and everything like that. And I don't see that in Americans. But at the same time, they work a lot and they don't have like vacations as we do here in Brazil. For example, they don't have like 20 or 30 days in a row to go do a trip. For example, they pick some pieces like 5 days and then 5 days there. So I think in this case, we work less than that, than them, they. And I think in terms of doing extra hours, I think we work more than that. And I think that's it. I speak a lot today. So I don't think we have time for more questions, but I will bring everyone back here. The time flies here on TNT. It's like 5 minutes to 9 p.m. I'm bringing people back. So did you like it, Igor? The conversation?
Yes, I enjoy too much
Yes.
talking with you guys. And of course, I'll come back.
Yes. Please come back on Mondays at 8 p.m. It's my time, because we have a lot of times here on TNT to come. And I always said to everyone to come back. Danielle is with me like since the beginning almost.
Yes, and I love it.
Thank you, honey. I think it's only Michelle left. I think she's going to be back here. So guys, welcome back. How was the conversation for you, Solon? How was it for you?
Well, it was amazing. It's interesting to see how we in our group see America, like we kind of see it in different ways because we are influenced by a lot of media, a lot of music, a lot of things around us. So it's really interesting to see these different points of view.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Michelle, how was for you? Did you like the conversation?
Yes, I like a lot. I learned many things about English and about other point of views. So this space is very, very contribute for me, for my way to think and how other people think. It's very, very interesting.
Yes, it wasn't your first time here on TNT, right?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, it's not my first time. I don't know if I answer very.
Yes,
I
you did. Yes,
okay. It's
I
not
asked
my
if it was your first time on TNT.
yes, not my
Great.
first time, but first time at at this class.
In this meeting.
Yes.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm glad that you like the conversation. Gustavo, how was the conversation for you?
It was very good. I didn't know a lot about the American way, but in general, it was a good conversation. Everyone shared their thoughts, and I agree with most of them.
Yes, and even if we don't know how they are, we can imagine by the movies and the series, because Hanieli was saying almost on the last questions that everything that they do like it is good, because like they have the best, some of the best companies in the world. They have their movies, they have the universities. We speak in English, that is their official language. So they are like how can I say, referência for us, a reference for us here in Brazil, right? Angel, how was that for you, my friend from Goiânia?
Hey, this conversation was awesome. I think we were talking the USA values in English, in English. But it was very interesting because I really appreciate this kind of conversation. Something that enrich, our point of view about the world. And I think it's more or less the totally the purpose of the TNT. Not only learn English, but also, you know, to enrich the conversation, you know, to improve the thought about the world, not only. And it was very interesting.
Yes,
Thanks a lot, Isabella.
Thank you, Angel. And if we don't know, we can imagine, and how can I say that? It makes us think about and be curious about the culture,
Definitely.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Angel. Thank you. And Igor, I already talked to you, but I hope you come back next week. And Yuri, do you want to talk something? Yuri was only listening to us. Do you want to speak? How was for you to listen the conversation? Do you want to add something? Yuri, are that? Oh, okay. Thank you, Gustavo. Thank you, Yuri. I saw your message here. So, guys, before we finish, I'm going to send here on the chat the link of the YouTube of our conversation that was live on YouTube. So thank you guys for joining us today. I hope to see you guys very soon the next week, and also in other meetings here on TNT. So feel free to give us a message, to stay in contact with us in LinkedIn, Instagram also, and to spread the TNT for your friends, for your family, for everyone that wants a place like that to talk in English or to talk the other language that we have here, okay?
Okay.
So
Thanks,
thank you very
Isabella.
much once again, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.